you know?
Yeah.
And you might toe it and think, oh, it's a bad hit. And it might check a little bit, get a bit of spin, which is nice. But also, there's a video of McIlroy, which I was watching the other day, and it's something now. It's something that we know, but it's always nice to refresh on it. Yeah. But opening the club face on a chip shot, it helps the ball go up the entire surface area of the face. Yeah. It helps it have more contact for longer to get more and more spin. So if you're opening that club face up at the jaws with full grooves around the entire face, you should get maximum spin with a slightly open club face. Cool. So the idea of both of them is for more spin, but a bit more forgiveness for the jaws. It's got more. It's got longer grooves. More to play with on it. It's a big head, but yeah. So there's a little bit about both. Both designed for more spin and a bit more forgiveness. So cool. Well,
that's really good. It's it's always good to hear about new kit, and especially from a pro, because you've got sort of the inside knowledge on what it's supposed to do. You know, like an amateur going into the club shop, looking at the two, going, "I'll have that one."
Yeah, I like the look of this one.
They don't really know why they want it. It's because it's just new. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you can just say to them, "Well, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve with this?" Yeah. And then you can talk them through it, which it's good. It's good. Yeah.
There you go.
2-minute tip.
Quick 2-minute tip.
2-minute tip is what
going to be
on today?
It's been stance, like stance/posture.
Okay.
So this kind of goes to your setup as well, for what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Your posture. Try and start off with your feet, with your shoulders in between your feet in terms of width. So you get your feet nice and wide, shoulders in between. From there, try and stand straight up from there. Make sure your shoulders are aligned straight, your hips are aligned straight, everything's nice and neutral. Okay. Then hinge your hips from your hips, going over the golf ball with roughly around a 45-degree spine angle. Now, the way I try and describe it is during lessons is that I want your chest and your sternum to point at the golf ball. Okay. To remain pointing towards it. Your arms strike much better where your chest is pointing. If your chest is pointing above the golf ball, which most people do, they don't really have a good posture. They stand straight and tall, though they don't really swing it very well. It's because it's hard to hinge, it's hard to swing and rotate. So having the chest covering the golf ball makes it a lot easier to rotate, lift the club, and get through, and especially in the downswing. Trying to maintain that chest coverage and staying in posture will help you strike the golf ball better. Maybe even get some compression, some more hip rotation before you strike the golf ball, a bit more power. So there's many benefits to it. So as well as that, make sure your knees are nicely hinged just a little bit. So the worst thing is having straight knees. You can't swing a golf club. It's not going to happen. Make sure your knees are nicely flexed, and your weight is on the balls of your feet forward. Yeah. So your chest covering, and your arms are nicely hanging relaxed from your body. Okay. So hopefully that well, in the video it might make more sense. But
it should make more sense. Yeah. Absolutely. But I think
your chest covering.
That chest thing really helped me on Sunday. When I was playing in the Ryder Cup, it really helped. It was like, I had you in my head, which is, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Well, it worked.
It depends in what way.
Obviously, it was a good thing.
I appreciate that, too.
So, I
love hearing that.
I could hear you telling me what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah. And it worked, and it was great. We got beaten the doubles, but I won the singles match to win the tournament, so it was like, that'd be nice. Yeah. But yeah, it's those little things that, that stay in your brain, and you go, Luke's told me chest, over the ball, sternum, bang. Yeah. And it just helps. You add those things little by little, and you get better so much. You'll improve so much, won't you?
And everything becomes a lot more natural over time. Yeah. The more change you do, it all becomes natural, and before you know it, you've got a very good golf swing. Yeah,
and then you don't have to think about it so much either, because it's muscle memory, isn't it? It is. Yeah. And then it just works. Yeah. Look, it's been great. It's I'm going to pick up my Mars bar and my trolley now.
Great.
Yeah, for what are we doing? £50 for the trolley and 29p for the Mars bar. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought it was a bag before. Now you get.
Oh, is that a bag? Oh, I'm getting a trolley as well.
50 quid.
Well, I thought I'd try my luck.
Throw it in for 2 quid, shall I?
Yeah. Luke, it's been great. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And we'll do episode 3 next week.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Super, nice one. Thanks very much, mate.